Hi, I am Ali Ahmed. In this video, we are going to do a deep dive analysis of install phase 7, which is configure packages phase, and then we also cover install phase 8, which is install end phase. So let's get started. At this stage, if you look into VM install.log, you can verify that installer is into first boot phase and it is pretty much preparing for the first boot stage. You can see here. Now at here you can see it is setting progress bar and it has actually started configuring packages, or you can say at this stage it is just starting VMware appliance configuration. So at this stage it is just starting with VMware appliance configuration. You can see 3% it is starting vSphere authentication frameworks. So if you look at the log, you will find that it is at several stages or percentage it is just going and configuring all the packages which were installed in previous install packages phase. So one more thing that is really important for you is that in this phase you will have another log introduced, that is first boot log. So that will become your second level analysis log for this stage. So as you can see on the screen, we can get a clue that what is going on at this stage. But if you really want to know what is going on, then you need to come you need to actually open respective components first boot log and go through in detail, and you will have enough information to understand what is going on, or in case of troubleshooting you will have enough information to go ahead and troubleshoot the component. So if I click next, this is actually continuation of the same log for vCenter appliance. You can see step by step it is being logged here in first boot.log. So if something goes wrong, you can really point it out in this log and do the respective troubleshooting required to fix the issue. If I click next, this is again continuation of the same log. So you can see every step which installer is doing is being logged in this log. So this will be your second level log to troubleshoot first boot related issues. So let me just repeat it. First you need to check VM install.log, where you will understand which component is having problem. Then you need to go and find the second level log for that respective component. So for example, if you see that VPXG service is not starting, or for in this case if you say VMware appliance service is not getting started, you will see the same thing logged in VM install.log. But if you really want to know why appliance service is not getting started, then you need to look at this log, first boot log for that component, and you will understand, or you will have that information enough to find out why the service is not getting started. So what is the location of first boot log? The default location would be program data VMware vCenter server logs and first boot. So you can see here there are logs for every component installer has installed till now. So you can do one more thing. If you want to find out which component is failing, which component failed, let's say you received a log bundle and you want to analyze and want to make sure that something went wrong in first boot stage, but you don't want to go into the VM install.log, then you can open install.json file, which will have the status of each and every component which were sequentially getting configured. So if something was wrong with some component and that was not getting installed for some reason, you will see that information listed there that this component failed. So this could be another place where you can find about the component which is not getting installed properly. So that was about configure packages stage. Let's see what is there in install end stage, that is the last stage. So if we look at the log vim install.log, then we can see the operation was successful here, and you can also see here that the setup is going into install clean stage, that is kind of a sub stage of install end stage. You can also see the installer is deleting setting.json file which we discussed in pre-install check phase. That was the very first stage. So if I click next, you can see this summary here. Overall installation was successful, and if we go and see the GUI of the Windows installer, we'll see that installation was successful. At this stage, we understand different stages involved in vCenter on Windows deployment. We also know different logs, and we also understand at which stage which log will get created. In next video, we are going to discuss vCenter on Windows deployment troubleshooting strategies, which will enable you to at least find the problem, if not the fix, within 10 minutes. Yes, you heard me, within 10 minutes. So let's meet in next video. Thank you.